Hey, we're the Talkers. I'm Trisha.
I'm Chino.
I'm June.
I'm Owel.
Welcome to
After Shift.
So how are you guys?
We're good.
We're good.
All right. Before we begin, we would just like to thank our likers, our listeners. We got great feedback from the first podcast episode that we had last week.
Thank you so much.
So
guys.
thank you guys for
Thank you.
for your continued support, and I hope you continue to support us. And we also would like to acknowledge our official photographer,
Right.
Mark Estacio. So thank you, Mark, for gracing us with your photography expertise.
Thanks, Mark.
We had a mini shoot a few days ago. If you guys. If you don't have any idea as to how we look like, okay, we'll be posting pictures on our fan page very soon.
Wow, celebrity ka na, Trish.
So you might want to follow Mark on Instagram, @markymark1, and Mark Estacio on Twitter. There you go.
Right. Thanks for that, Chino. So, guys, remember last week we talked about the do's and don'ts after a breakup, and
Yes.
and we heard a lot of good feedback about that episode. So today we'll talk about one of the major reasons why couples break up. It's actually the big C.
The big C.
Right. No, it's not about cancer.
Or Chino?
Right.
Yeah,
Chino.
Chino.
Or the cup size.
Yeah.
The big C.
All right.
So it's not about cancer. It's just like cancer that it's hard to beat.
It's K.
No, it's C.
K?
Okay, I thought it's K. Kakatihan.
Yeah.
That could lead to that.
Related to that,
Right. So let's talk about cheating.
Okay, I think everyone heard about once a cheater, always a cheater.
Oh yeah, we
Right.
often get these kinds of we often hear this this quote.
Right.
Once a cheater,
Right.
always a cheater.
Mhm,
Right.
Correct. So my question to you guys is: have you been cheated on?
Yes. Sorry.
Wow, that was
Sorry for the loud yes. 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 Yes.
Is that a clear yes?
A very clear, crystal clear yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think I have my own share of those kinds of things too.
All right.
I have my own book for that.
You must have a
The
very good
blacklist.
list.
The blacklist of
Yes.
cheaters.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all of us, the four of us
Have our
experienced
own
it.
shares.
Okay.
All right. So, of course, I had my experience being cheated on.
Oh.
But but we all know that being cheated on is not a good feeling at all.
Yes.
Right.
Definitely
So,
not.
do you guys still remember the day that you've learned that your partner cheated
Yes, last
on
month.
you?
Last month.
Amazing. Oh, last month.
So, okay, would you like to share that?
Soon.
For me, it's quite dramatic because I learned that I was like They call it like a patch, or how do you say that?
What do you
A
mean?
patch up?
You're just patching.
Oh, a rebound relationship?
A rebound.
Mending a
relation-
broken
Wow.
heart?
Something like that, and it was close to December 25 when I learned that. So
Wow,
from,
Christmas.
from her friends, so
It's a good Christmas gift, I think.
So
I don't want to
that's-
remember my experience.
That's
I don't
pretty
want to
bad.
dwell on it anymore. I don't want to remember it.
Sure,
so-
but we're not here to really reminisce on those.
Nope.
Again,
Moments, of
those
course not.
things
Right.
should be kept on my black book, right?
On your closet of skeletons, indeed.
Right.
No,
So
I'm not.
what I think we are here today is to help our listeners prevent their partners from cheating.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we can actually start by defining
Exactly.
Right.
cheating. How can we say, or when do we say that
It's cheating.
a situation or
Mhm.
like your partner is actually cheating on you? When
Right.
can you say that? When can you say, or what is an instance or an
Well-
occurrence that
One obvious example I can say is when they sleep with another person other than me.
Well, you can sleep with a date.
So, okay, let me just ask you a question. So, are we talking about having sex with someone?
Yes.
OMG.
I beg to disagree with that because according to the truth about cheating from by the marriage counselor Gary Newman, based on his research, 92% of men said that their infidelity wasn't about sex. So the men said that their reasons of cheating were often emotional, such as feeling discontented from underappreciated by their spouses or by their partners.
So you don't agree that
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so can we consider like that is a misconception? Like if a
They
guy
have
or a
sex.
girl, would have sexual interactions with another person
That's not
aside from their
cheating?
actual partner or their exclusive partner.
That's not cheating?
Is that
The
cheating?
misconception is when you say cheating, it's what comes into our mind is about sex.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
agree with
Oh,
that.
okay.
I agree with that.
That's what I
True.
want to disagree. That when we say cheating, it's not about having
So
sex.
it's not. It's okay. So just to set the record straight, having sexual interactions with another person aside from your exclusive partner
Right.
is
Not
not really cheating. I mean, no,
Not
not really
limited to.
cheating.
So-
It's not. Majority of it is not.
You
cheating.
guys have good morals
Right.
then.
Yeah.
Sex
It
is
doesn't
not
really
cheating.
define cheating. I guess that's what. Sorry, that's I guess my
Alright.
point.
There's a lot
it doesn't
of
define
forms.
cheating. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's
So-
a lot of factors.
So I think
there.
I have a question for you guys. So you just say yes if you agree that this is cheating. So is
Okay.
thinking cheating? Thinking of someone else other than your partner is cheating.
That's a nice question.
It depends on how
Yeah.
you.
The motive.
Yeah, it depends on how you are actually thinking about that person. Like, what's the purpose? Yeah, what's the motive behind
For
you
me, I
thinking
don't
about
think
that person?
so. That's cheating at all because you're just thinking. But if you're enacting what you're
Correct.
thinking about that,
You're doing something,
then that
probably.
is cheating.
The thinking
definitely.
is not cheating, but the act is cheating.
There,
There.
I guess that's
Right.
pretty clear.
Okay.
Right.
So we can conclude that sex is part
Yes,
of
it's definitely cheating because it's an
Yes.
actual. It's an act.
right.
But
You
not
acted on it.
But when we say cheating, it's not mostly about sex.
Okay.
That's my
Yeah.
point.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. How about kissing? Is kissing cheating?
Yes, I would say yes because it's
That
an act
means
also.
I cheated on my boyfriend because I kissed my dog.
No, what I meant is kissing someone else
Oh.
other than your boyfriend.
Well,
I
it
mean, an
depends.
intimate
Where
kiss.
did that person kiss the other person? Like, is it on
Of
the
course,
lips?
on the lip.
Okay, if it's
Alright.
on the lips, I would
It's
say that
foreign,
it's a
the
yes.
French.
It's. I would say that it's considered cheating if you kiss. Let's say, if a guy would kiss a girl on the lips.
So it's official
Another
when
partner.
it's a lip to lip kissing.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm thinking of
For-
something.
for another-
Because okay, the reason behind that is because what is the purpose of you kissing that girl?
Right.
You know,
Right.
on the lips. If you really have the cleanest intentions.
Correct.
Right?
And
Right.
you don't have any
Again, depends
relationship
on your
at all.
intention.
Yeah, it depends
Right.
on the motive.
Correct. So now that we've defined our own understanding of what cheating is, so my question now is, why do people cheat?
Okay, there. That's the main question.
Right.
Why do
Why
people
do people cheat?
What triggers a person to cheat?
Right. So, like, in our case, I think I can say, if we say that thinking is cheating, I think I might have cheated as well on my
A
previous
lot of
boyfriend.
times.
On the premise of you just thinking.
Yes. I mean, or another way is...
Or it should be lustful thinking.
Right, yeah.
No.
There.
But that's
No.
dangerous, right?
And that,
Exactly.
that's actually powerful because when we talk about lustful thinking,
Right.
the tendency is you might end up acting on it.
because
Right.
you have already seeded the idea of
It's
you
actually
might.
embedded in your brain. Like, oh, I can imagine what's going to
Dangerous.
happen. Like,
Guys,
Ugh.
to the listeners, let me just make it clear. I did not act on it.
you did not.
But you thought of it.
So thought of it lustfully.
There's always a disclaimer for Trisha.
Whatever.
But yeah, I agree.
The
Okay.
disclaimer.
Or sometimes it could also be considered cheating when you know what you're in a relationship and then this guy texted you and you responded in a flirty manner. I
Yeah.
think
That's
also,
sexting.
Yeah. If you entertain, well, I would not say that it's not cheating if you replied. I guess it would be considered cheating if the response or if the
Right.
reply is, how should I put it? Yung parang you're trying to establish something like
Right.
it's more than friends, I guess. That for me is cheating already.
True.
So there.
So let's answer the big question: why do people cheat?
Okay. Can I start?
How about for
cheat.
guys? I wanted to know why guys cheat.
Okay, I guess one main reason is because of insecurity. I don't know if you guys agree, but I think it's because of insecurity. Like, guys in general would like to boost their ego.
Oh, that's
Uh,
new. I think
yeah.
I don't hear guys. I often hear that women are insecure, but not
Guys, yeah,
Because
That's-
guys don't show it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
There. Women are more prone to showing that they're
Exactly.
insecure.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually see, like, but guys don't actually show it. So,
Because they have a reputation to...
yeah, men in general would feel that they're really the man
Correct.
if
The
they
alphas.
cheat.
The
Yeah.
alpha males.
They're more superior than women. That's what that's what they want to feel.
Yeah,
There.
Right.
I totally agree to that, Chino, because I have a friend, and
Right.
They're both married.
Okay.
Okay.
The girl was superior. She had a good job.
Background?
Yes, from a finance or banking industry.
Institution? Okay.
And then the guy was just a small businessman. So they end up breaking up, and the guy
They got cheated.
cheated
There you go.
and found another girl that's less of that.
A dominating character.
So the guy was insecure. That's why it led to him cheating.
Yes.
Because his ego was stepped on.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Because the girl is powerful than her.
And guys, again, in general, don't like that. Guys don't like
I
that.
know.
The girl earns a lot than him.
Right.
Right.
So their
So-
insecurity is what? There.
Well, I think one way, so to relate my list on yours. So you mentioned a while ago that guys tend to be insecure, but you need to not show it.
Right.
Which I think goes the same for women. So
Uh-huh.
women cheat because normally women are trying to prove a point.
Right.
Like normally, I think based on my observation, guys is the number one cause of a woman's insecurity. Why?
Why?
Because if I wouldn't say that I've experienced it, but I've heard some of my friends comment that sometimes their boyfriend would tell them, "Honey, you're getting fat now,"
Right.
something like that, and because of that, normally girls would try to prove a point that, hey, someone can still like me, and someone would still want to be my boyfriend even though you're telling me that I'm fat.
So that means you're underappreciated.
Right. You are
Right.
very much underappreciated. Like
Okay.
a woman would feel that, and that might resort to her doing the bad thing.
Thank you to the Truth About Cheating marriage book. That's how I got that underappreciated thingy. Yeah, I would certainly agree. So if someone would appreciate you better than him, I would prefer.
Girls love to be appreciated.
Correct.
Yes.
Right.
So if you're not, if you're the guy and you're not giving the proper attention, then yeah, you might want to watch out. You're not taking care of your woman.
Right.
So take care of her. Treat her like a queen.
There you go.
So, Chino,
Yeah.
how about you? Or you guys, June?
How about you?
Well,
Yeah.
for me, I think people, men and women, tend to cheat because of poorly managing their relationship, whether it be for married couples or for exclusively dating or
relationships in general.
relationship in general, because we should know that stepping into a relationship means sharing common good in every situation in any given time, whether it be good or bad. So basically, that means when you share, you have open access to each other anytime in any given situation. So that means it can be translated through words or actions, and well, it's not going to be like an extreme, like you have to really contact each other. Silence can also be therapeutic. It can help the relationship too.
Yeah,
And-
I heard, I read it somewhere that, like, if you're a couple, even though you're just watching a movie, like, you can feel that person really loves you by just touching
The
you.
gesture.
Right.
The presence in itself.
So that open
should be an
access,
indication.
and if we will poorly manage, or if they perceive it as they would not mend on working it out by action or by words, it weakens that relationship. And if that relationship gets weakened, it may trigger a diversion, and
Which
a
is-
diversion of, worst case is cheating and looking for someone
Someone
else.
else.
That's
Again,
better.
seeking that attention that
Correct.
you don't normally get
Right.
from your
Right.
partner.
Let's hear from you all. Well, how about people in the third sex? So
Yeah.
how do you guys?
Number one reason why
Reason.
we cheat, in my own opinion, this is
Why
based
you
on
we
my pers-
cheat?
This is why we cheat. This is the reason why I also seek for someone, is because something's missing,
Like what?
Something missing. Like what's missing?
like attention.
Oh.
So it's pretty much similar. I mean, again,
Right.
it's in any given relationship, regardless if it's
Because-
man and woman or man and man or woman and woman. It doesn't. It's the same.
Correct.
As long as you are in a relationship, as long as you are in that letter C commitment,
Right.
right? If you veer away from your commitment, then that should be cheating. That should be tagged as cheating.
Because it should be reciprocated, right?
Correct.
Because if you
It's a give and take.
exactly, give and take, reciprocated.
It takes two to tango.
Correct.
Yes.
I would agree.
I don't
on
want
that.
to dance tango. Would you like to?
It's
Right.
give and take.
And I think one reason why women cheat, so given that they are not given
The proper attention.
the proper attention, we also said that they want to try to prove a point that they are still pretty, that someone can still take care of them. Another one is, I think, normally it goes with peer pressure,
Peer pressure.
right?
Okay.
If in case you've been with a guy for the longest time, like since you were in high school,
Right.
and then you share that story to your friends, and you have this narrow-minded girlfriends that would tell you, "Hey, girl, you're missing out on a lot
Right.
of things."
Because you're just with one person. You're just
Yes.
with one partner, exclusive partner, and the tendency is, your friends might push
Push
you
you.
to do
Correct.
something bad.
Okay.
Right, and if you do that, that's actually a selfish reason, I think, to cheat. It's just you just wanted to try something at the
Exactly.
expense of hurting your
Right.
partner.
Exactly. You just want to prove something.
Right.
Just
That's
wanna
really
prove a point.
worthless.
Correct.
Well, for guys, I would have to share. I agree with you though with that one. So for guys, I think men may cheat because they might get suffocated about how the girlfriend would manage the relationship. When we say suffocating, like say,
Possessiveness.
Yeah,
Possessiveness.
that's a common reason.
checking you out every 2 minutes, perhaps text and call.
Yeah.
And it's irritating to men. I mean, you don't really have to text them every single second because that ruins trust. Because if you're not trusting, so I mean, why would you text them every second? What are they doing, and checking them out in every time? I mean, that's just horrific for men.
Yeah, and that's probably the reason as to why, relationships do break up eventually because of another C, which is lack of communication.
Right.
If you guys lack communication, you guys would not understand each other. And if you don't understand each other, then again, you might end up looking for someone that might, that you might feel compatible with.
Correct.
Like another
Filling-
C, compatibility.
Exactly. Filling in the gap.
Which would lead to cheating.
Exactly.
I mean,
Right.
there's really a lot of things associated or involved with cheating in a relationship. So
True. And I think to explain why I think women feel that way about what June said, I think women becomes possessive when I think the guy doesn't make them feel secure.
Correct.
that's true.
I like the saying, walang manlalamig kung walang pinag-iinitan.
Whoa!
That's true. Like
Exactly. Yeah, honestly, girls are the only time that girls are being possessive is that when they feel it's girls' intuition.
right, that
Once
there's
they feel that there's
danger.
something or something's going on.
Right.
Exactly. Right.
Correct.
Well, there are cases where it's just mere intuition, but sometimes baka obsessiveness na to, right?
Yeah, but again, bottom line is, like the guy and the girl should respect each other.
Right.
It starts, I guess, with the respect. If they don't respect each other, I don't think trust would be built. And if trust is not built, then how will the
point
relationship
of,
last?
Exactly. There's no point of going to a
Of
relationship.
having a relationship.
True. I get that. I would totally agree on your point.
Right. So how do we prevent cheating then?
Well, Gino.
Yeah, it actually depends. Well, I think my opinion is, you just have to feel confident about yourself. I guess it starts with that, with
Right.
loving yourself, respecting yourself,
Exactly.
valuing yourself.
Making you feel secured about yourself.
Yeah,
Right.
if you're confident about yourself, if you love yourself first before loving someone else, I think that would prevent yourself from looking at another person, another girl,
point
another
to,
guy, right?
to also elaborate what you've said, we have to start from the basic respect.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything starts from respect. You have to respect yourself first, and then you have to respect your partner.
Correct. I would agree on that, and I would say though that don't if in case your partner cheated on you, don't use the act of cheating to revenge on that on your partner's
Good point.
cheating behavior. So I would say if you wish not to continue with the relationship because the
End it.
person cheated on you and you don't trust the person anymore, end the relationship.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, doing a revenge is parang pinapalala mo lang yung situation.
Exactly.
Right.
At the
I
same
agree with
time,
Double whammy siya, parang ganon.
right. And at the same time, if you know that your partner is cheating, don't entrap them and make him realize that they cheated because you caught them in the act. We are all adults here. I mean, there's no more like you investigating like an
Correct.
like a secret investigator.
Yes, another point. Kasi I have friends yung ginagawa nila, they use another number, text the guy, and they would
I've heard-
pretend.
Yeah.
Di ba?
That's just crazy.
Sarili mong bato pinupok mo sa
You're
ulo mo.
you're beginning to be paranoid.
Exactly.
Correct.
So
There.
let's
Paranoia.
let's
What
make
you don't
sure
know what
now.
hurt you.
Correct.
Right. No, we are not secret investigators, and we just might want to talk to them.
Exactly. Confront.
Yeah, exactly.
What about boredom? Do you think boredom or the lack of thrill can lead to cheating? What do you guys think?
What do you mean boredom?
Boredom, like there's no more pizzazz,
Excitement.
there's no more
Okay.
excitement. There's no
I-
thrill.
I can certainly say that passion has faded.
Passion has faded.
I
So
think,
it's
right.
I think this is more emotional.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So
your emotions has faded.
So
And
when
I
was the time that you would feel bored?
I think if you're doing the same routine,
Yeah, routinary,
Yes.
right?
And
You're
normally,
not being what do you call this? You do the same thing.
You're not
over and over.
experimental. You're
not
not
experimental.
like go out of the box.
So because
Think
of
out of the
that,
box.
you're finding someone else that
Alright.
you think that you'll find excitement
Exactly.
or new things to discover.
right,
Yeah.
that's true. And I think I've noticed this when couples move in. I think
Together?
together. I think that's when boredom comes in.
Okay. So
But now that's how you reinvent.
we
your
are talking about
relationship.
boredom here. So if that's gonna be the case, how do you spark the relationship again?
Again, yeah, that's actually a good question. I for one, I would probably start by thinking of ideas, new ways, and on how to bond. Probably probably go out of the country, do something new,
Right.
something not of the
Hobbies.
ordinary.
Maybe
Right?
you've fully discontinued dating. Why not date again?
Right.
Why
Why not go out?
Cheese
catch a
text
movie?
messages.
Like, it's all about communication.
Right.
It's all about communication.
Because I think one reason why live-in couples sometimes one of the partner cheat would be it's because they tend to do everything together. They forgot that they are two separate individuals that have different lives
Unique
before.
individuals,
Right,
right?
that
They're
have
not the same.
lives
Mhm.
before they move in together. So I would suggest though for couples that are living together that you still have time for yourself alone, or you can go hang out with friends. Because that's what I noticed. Like I have a friend who normally disappears when they are in a relationship because they just hang out with a boyfriend. So and then later on calls me and
Yeah.
they broke up.
But that's right. But take note, not time alone, time for yourself to cheat. Right?
Yes.
Or to
That-
meet
that-
other
that's a
girls or
different
other
story.
guys, right?
That's different.
That's different.
Time for yourself, just for yourself.
Right.
Okay.
That's true. So I would say that. So given those reasons, ultimately I can say that one way or another, couples might cheat. It may not be through a sexual manner. It could also be by just flirting or entertaining someone, because I think ultimately we wanted to always feel good inside. And if your partner is not doing that, sometimes we look for ways on how we can feel good
Yes.
about ourselves. So let us just be a lesson to you guys that to beat that big C, which is cheating,
Mhm.
you need to know the 3 C's.
Right.
And what are those 3 C's? I would say 1, care for your partner.
Whoa.
Right? Care for your partner. Next is communicate. We continually say that we need to always communicate. with our
Constant
partner.
communication.
Constant communication needs to be a part in your relationship. And ultimately, when you are in a relationship, you commit.
Right.
You commit until the end. That this is the person. I would say that loving someone is a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though this person shows you their negative side, you still have a choice to
Exactly.
love the person.
You accept them or not.
Right. So I think you guys learned something from
Oh,
our
definitely.
topic
Definitely.
today. And if in case you have questions, suggestions, or feedback, please don't forget to send us a message, place a comment on this podcast.
Right. Like our Facebook page.
And
Follow
promote-
us on Twitter and Instagram,
Instagram.
and SoundCloud too.
Promote it to
Right.
your friends too. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, guys.
Right. So we're the Talkers, and we're signing off. Until next week, guys. See you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.